Because it looks like around 20 seconds is when it starts dipping. Which is normal for it to fluctuate, but it shouldn't be dropping frames like that. There's no dropped frames so far. Yo, did I fix it? Reload that. What's up, boys? Sorry, this is like a weird fucking start to a stream. We were having weird technical issues.
Well, don't.
I think we fixed it.
Maybe.
It's up to a minute. Normally it's at 20 seconds is when it taps out.
Yeah, but if it's gonna tap out, I want it to tap out on me now and not when we're like an hour in, because that's...
Right, I understand that, but I'm pretty sure it was the server, because going on auto server can have it fucking flipping between them instead of doing our localized one.
Never had an issue before.
Well, it was apparently the issue. Now that we have been going for a minute 30 seconds. I'm gonna blip Discord, just let them know the tech issues are done. Howdy. That was frustrating for no reason. Hee-hoo. So what keeps happening with stream every time it keeps ending? We had some tech problems, but I think we resolved them. Yeah, because move around. Because you're looking a lot smoother on Twitch.
Well, I need to like close out the shit we were using to try to...
I'm gonna ping them again just to let them know.
Yeah.
Sorry for the tech issues. We are now live. Appreciate your patience.
Alright, now that I don't even want to do this anymore, how's it going, everybody? What's
Hello.
happening? What's going on?
Man, gotta love tech stuff. Am I right, boys?
Yeah, it's so great. I love when things work.
I hate where...
Thank you, Dusk, for the sub.
Yes.
Appreciate you. That probably got, like, eaten the first when you actually did it, like, 20 minutes ago. Like, we still got it, but, like, me saying thanks probably didn't pop in before. How's it going, everybody?
I apologize for that. One thing I fucking hated was working tech support, but I also love it at the same time, because it helps me with shit like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, Luigi's crimes are unforgivable. Rip.
What? Whatever.
I feel like that's running even a little bit better. Imagine having tech issues, couldn't be me.
Yeah. Alright, so last time... This was the wrong fucking place. We did that bullshit quest that took us like 8 times as long as it should have. With the guy. I don't remember his fucking name. We were in Portable, weren't we?
What you put in the announcement, Jameson?
Oh, dude, that was so... I feel like I did that 8 years ago already.
Yo, Hype Train! Hey, yo! 40 months, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. No, it wasn't Portable. Where the
What's up, fam?
were we before, dude?
We got a Hype Train. Let's fucking go. We appreciate y'all for being patient with those tech issues. It was actually the server, because it was on auto server for streaming instead of our localized time zone, which is weird, but whatever. We've never had an issue with that before, but hey, it fixed it.
There's a non-zero chance that wasn't like that before and it just changed for some fucking reason. It's like half the time I'm like, everything's cool, I don't touch a single setting, and all of a sudden like the audio is fucked.
Yeah.
Speaking of, hold on, I haven't checked any of that. Hold on.
I'm sure they would have told us by now, my love.
You'd be surprised.
Like...
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
But yeah, thank you everybody who just subbed. I
trust them.
I don't get it, but okay. This moron. Yeah, you killed all the monsters. Good job. Yeah, yeah, get to Cobblestone, you stupid bastard. Okay. Josh with the resub.
Yo.
I'm at work and sad. Yeah, that's fair.
Why are you sad, Josh?
He just said he's at work.
Yeah, but being sad and being at work are not always related. Are you sad because you're at work, or is there something else bothering you? Actual insane question, Salem. What the fuck? Sorry for caring. Fuck you. Get tested. No.
Get tested?
I definitely am definitely autistic, for sure. But...
Get
cat
tested.
suit. Cat hat.
Don't we already have?
See, they got it, Jameson.
Yeah, see? Do we not have that for you already? Oh, fuck me. Alright, hold on.
I would have made jokes about her being Cat in the Hat. I'm so I'm sorry.
What is your fucking problem?
I thought it was gonna be a baby one.
It has never been a baby Len in our entire relationship. Like, ever once.
That's not true.
You couldn't have done that when we we couldn't fucking like communicate with anybody. Like the second it's like, all right,
I was trying.
Looks good, sounds good. Hey everybody, like.
Howdy, hey, ×2. Hi, Yosh.
What's
Boys,
up,
I could
everyone?
use some encouragement from friends today. I had a particularly shitty day today. Nothing particularly bad happened. Just a big depression hit.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry, bro.
Listen, man, everything's gonna be all right.
Listen,
you don't have a choice.
In like 11 days or whatever, we will be able to finally give you a hug.
That's true.
You know how hard I'm going to break your ribs?
I think you're supposed to make the guy feel better.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Do you know how hard I'm gonna break your ribs?
Anyway, we got a new costume.
Beans in real life.
Like, true. Nothing is alright. The world's gonna end. It's your fault, Josh. Soon TM. Soon TM indeed. Soon TM indeed.
I know, I'm so excited. Honestly. I'm just excited for, like, traveling. I used to love traveling when I was a kid. We always would, like, go driving to different states. And it was my favorite. This is true. They are coming.
Yeah, no, you know, everything's gonna be alright, man. Just deep breaths, you know. You're alive. That's something.
Here's the thing, David. Literally the other day, I was just casually discussing, because I was with my mom. We went to a Labyrinth in concert. Very cool, by the way. They are on an American tour right now. Or North American, I guess, tour. 100% recommend to see it if it's coming to your state. But I digress. I was talking to my mom, and I was like, dude, like, I'm so excited. I'm going to visit one of my buddies, David. I'm so jealous because he's literally, like, the main character. Like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna have this cool, secretive, like, government job. I'm gonna teach bitches how to sword fight with fencing. And, like, my parents are from Turkey. Like, that's so fun and so cool. And you do your fucking fighting games. Like, I was literally, like, bragging about you the other day. Because you have very, very big main character energy. And I love that about you. It makes me very happy. Because I feel like I'm just, like, the really awkward, like, comedic relief type character. But you're literally out here doing, like, government jobs and teaching people how to fight. Like, that's sick. And then going to fighting game tournaments for fun. Like, that's so awesome.
So if you'll remember correctly...
Thank you for the hype train, guys.
I know it's been a while. One of the things that Gemma, dumb bitch, whatever her name was.
You were so mean to her. She's so nice.
Yeah, whatever.
She's a nice little lady with a weird-ass dog that needs to be put down.
One of the things she asked us...
Man, that was nice to hear. Thank you. You're welcome.
One of the things she asked us to find was big, tough types to guard the place, in case, you know, someone tries to come burn the fucking place down again. There's a lot of tough guys around here that we know of.
Be nice to Sally, or whatever the dog's name is. Sandy.
Because
we need to put sand in her lungs.
This is bad, Mr. Pixel. Real bad. A bunch of MMA fighters forced their way into the orphanage and headed underground. Uncle Vince went after them. I'm kind of worried about him down there by himself. Will you go see if everything's okay?
But in general, David, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel those things. But at the end of the day, you are a badass bitch. Get up and do your badass bitchery. Get him, King.
When in doubt, tug it out. That's what I always say.
Jameson, jerking off can't be your answer for everything. Just the tip. There was a really funny joke. Right before stream.
Not a fucking joke. No, I was checking.
No, it was funny. Keep playing your stupid little gay game.
I was checking like a walkthrough to be like, okay, how many quests do we need to do? Like, what's the best way for me to do it? And it was a block of text, like just
4 paragraphs.
Like it literally just looked like a Word
Keep
document.
playing your game. You're gonna make me feel
it.
weird.
It was and it was literally like talking about some boss fight or something. It was like the tip is blah, and Salem zeroed in on it and literally just went the tip, like 8 times, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" They just kept saying it louder as if there was an explanation.
It was.
So in between, I want you to know for like the 20 minutes we were having tech issues, in between it randomly sounds like the tip, like.
That's what we have to call this episode.
Dragon Quest XI, your stupid little gay game definitive edition.
Kind of makes a point, though, that I've been realizing. Depression's really fucking weird, because you can have all the real shit in your life going well, but the chemicals start acting up and make it sound like none of that shit matters.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, David, we are giant
we're all just chemicals.
meat and bone puppets pumped full of electricity and hormones that really just fuck you up.
We're all just chemicals
and
in the pool of life.
And here's the thing. You can still do the thing, even if your brain tells you you can't. Your brain could be your worst enemy, and if it's making you feel sad, then live for your brain out of spite. Be like, fuck you, I know I'm sad, you know what I'm gonna go do? Mini golf. I don't know, that was just like the first
Oh, but I'm weird because my first thought was jerk off and feel better. Mini golf.
I mean, okay, so scientifically, jerking off may or may not raise like some happy, feel-good hormones, but when they plummet, you do feel sad after.
You keep
Especially
jerking
if you don't
off.
have a person to cuddle with to balance out. That's why a lot of people after sex cuddle.
Just keep jerking off.
Jameson.
What?
Please. I'm a walking vat of acid, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, that's my pep talk to you. If you can't live out of happiness, live out of spite.
My advice is get better at jerking off, I guess.
Man proposing the goon tactic.
Yeah. Eternal
No
jorking
jorking
session. Yeah, see? But these are my people. They listen to me.
Jameson.
You're over here giving like actual advice, and all of them are like, "Yes, brother, jork it." Like...
I don't have a penis. I don't understand. But I mean, like, if
Salem's actually trying to like be helpful and be like, "So I learned in college, blah blah blah."
I
like,
didn't even learn shit in college.
I'm just like, pull your meat now, do it. My friend, pull your meat. No sad.
Oh, but when I tell you that, then you're like, no, leave me alone.
Professional yapper versus professional gooner. Why do you think I jam DMG in every deck I make? Because you're mentally unwell.
Never mind, I'm not gonna make the joke.
I'll do it.
I was gonna say, you're just jamming because there's dragon maids in there.
What's yours is mine.
Psychiatrist future versus hog cranker present. The tip?
The strongest psychologist of history versus the strongest hog cranker.
Damage is not a dragon maid. The joke is that you're lonely. I don't know what else to tell you.
The joke is touch grass.
The joke is ZZZ.
The greatest
They're
sorcerer
all hot.
today versus the greatest sorcerer. Fuck me, you beat me to it, you stupid bitch. Oh, that's like the only kind of reaction I ever want from these streams. You guys don't seem to understand.
I love that.
I got my joke counter and I'm so mad. Honestly, like, Salem and I just watched JJK0 like before we started this. That's like the only reason that was on my brain. That's not even like where that quote, that's like not even the part of the show the quote is from at all. But like, that's just the only reason that was in my head. Like...
Give me that in the new... What? English Titan. Focus.
That wasn't...
Dragon Maid support Konami.
That was a complete...
I will sell my
That's
soul.
a complete normal fucking sentence. What do you mean?
No, give me that in the new Dragon Maid.
Yeah, because you said Dark Magician Girl was a dragon maid, and he said no, she isn't, and he was continuing his sentence.
Oh, I see.
That was a totally normal, like, understandable statement.
I don't know. We love JJK0. We sure do.
It wasn't bad.
We are Gato Gojo shippers in this household.
Do I get a say in this?
Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
I'm just asking
They
some
are
questions.
boyfriends,
I'm just
and they
asking some
kiss.
questions. Just asking some questions.
Like, all your ships are all gay. I don't know what you want from me. They're all gay or lesbians.
Lesbians are gay. What?
And they were roommates.
They were roommates. Have you considered...
Literally, okay, here's the thing.
What is your problem?
Okay.
What?
Because obviously, like,
I
if
love
anybody hasn't seen or watched JJK, spoilers, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna spoil for manga. I really want to, but I won't.
God, that'd be so funny. If randomly in the middle of one of these streams...
Oh, man.
Randomly in the middle of one of these streams...
I'm triggered right now, for real. But anyway, I'm spoiling for the movie and or the anime. So if you don't want
the
that,
movie's been out for
tune out for a minute.
The movie's been out for a while.
They've both been out for a bit. So here's the thing, okay? In Japan, December 24th is considered one of the most romantic holidays there. Also, like, sharing umbrellas is considered romantic, and they do that. And the part where he whispers to him is not even worded out at all in the manga or in the anime, but the guy confirmed it's 3 words. Like, are you kidding me? They are just so fucking gay, dude. I love them to pieces. It's so tragic and sad. I have a lot to say about them. I adore them to pieces. They're the best. Of the part of JJK Zero where it zooms in on the girl's ass while she does the splits.
That is a thing that happened.
It is. Maki's a bad bitch.
No, it was cool seeing Maki and some of those other characters actually do things.
Yeah.
Like...
Even Maki needs more screen time, in my opinion. I think he's such a dope fucking dude. Does not get enough recognition.
No,
for being a very powerful fucking sorcerer.
Well, like, see, that's the problem, like, a lot of shonen runs into, because they want to have all these, like, cool characters with these, like, different powers to show off how the world works, and so you can have, like, these, you know, low-stakes fights in, like, the early to mid part of the show where, like, you know, they're not gonna die if they lose, but be, you know, kind of shit if they lost, whatever. But then, like, they don't use them for, like, half a shit. You know, My Hero had that fucking problem, Naruto had that fucking problem, insanely bad.
But here's the thing.
Dragon Ball still has that issue, arguably, even though they all have the same powers.
With him, though, even though he's really overpowered, the fact that he can only use it a couple times before his throat gets fucked balances it.
Well,
in my opinion.
I don't even mean in a matter.
Whereas Gojo's just like, haha, fuck you.
No, I don't even mean.
Purple.
I'm not even talking in a matter of like, why don't they use him for everything? I mean in a matter of like, there's a bunch of these characters that are really cool that I like. We all kind of wish they did more, and they just sort of don't.
Funnily enough, Fairy Tail didn't have that problem.
Fairy Tail has 18 other problems.
They have too much fan service.
Fairy Tail has 18 other problems, but like...
And that's coming from me.
Fairy Tail has like 18 other problems, but like, yeah, they do use like their main guys.
One of the few things Fairy Tail didn't fuck up.
Based on what I remember, yeah, they did use their main guys decently well. And the ensemble cast of shonen format don't get along too well, and the shonen format usually wins that fight, yeah. What's the problem is every shonen tries to have this big ensemble cast because they want the world to feel like really big. They don't want you to just be like, alright, here's not Goku and not Vegeta doing all the fighting, but then it always devolves into not Goku and not Vegeta doing all the fighting.
Yeah, if anybody hasn't gotten into JJK at this point, don't. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't!
That's all I'm gonna say on that, and we're moving topics before I accidentally spoil, because I know there's people in here who want
to
read, watch, whatever. But on that point, the entire guild stays relevant. That is true, but I don't know, I feel like Gajeel, oh my god, I loved him when I was a kid. He's like that Iron Dragon dude with like a ton of piercings.
Yo, Chainsaw Man's been getting crazy. Did Chainsaw Man not like wrap up?
I keep seeing ads for Chainsaw Man, and I'm kind of thinking about it.
So, by the way, also this little cave here, there's doors here.
Although that finally means Crunchyroll finally has a hold on my wallet. So give me good anime recommendations. Titan, I already have a ton of yours.
Do I buy Octopath Traveler? No clue. Chainsaw Man is still going heavily. Is it? I was under the impression Chainsaw Man was like getting ready to like wrap up, but I don't know where I would have gotten that idea from, frankly.
Yeah. I want to watch Reincarnated as Slime. There was one that Titan recommended with Witches and Mercury I gotta watch. I'm looking forward to the Kwanzi profile pic arc for Salem. Watch Mob Psycho Salem.
Cutscene time.
I want to watch Attack on Titan.
Do you?
Yeah, I've always wanted to watch Attack on Titan.
You can have fun.
I want to watch Black Butler again because of the comfort anime.
You need better comfort
awful.
anime.
Only the first season, though. The second one sucks. First season, though, watch that on repeat, baby.
Anyway.
I'm such an edgelord.
I know.
Jameson was talking about the other day how I'm an edgelord, but it balances out with my fucking autism real bad, because I'll be like, yeah, horror anime, but then I'll also crochet you a sweater, and that's so real. You were so real for that. I appreciate you fact-checking me on that.
But you took that sucker out, right?
I forgot about this twink.
That is not
Twunk?
a twink.
What's the opposite of a twink?
A bear.
A twunk? Oh,
I guess.
yeah. He's not quite a bear. He's just a man.
Cool.
Himbo Vince.
Yeah, him, yeah.
Oh god, we're so fucked.
We have to fight Black Dave. Ah, shit.
Come here and let me give you a licking. I can't wait to see what your blood tastes like.
Gross.
I was hoping we
Yeah,
could
so these guys
check
are all a
again.
little,
I can't wait to
little
show you
angry.
all my new moves. Hey Vince, remember the last time we tangled? Pretty bad stuff, right?
For context, Conchie is a very scary devil hunter in Chainsaw Man. She carries 3 swords because she attacks so quickly they break from air friction in a few minutes. She has like 4 or 5 devil girlfriends.
Oh my god, love. Does she need a 6th one? Sorry.
But that's all right. I'm with a Raktagon now.
I wish we never got everything fixed, honestly.
Jameson, love me.
Come on in, champ.
Dante from
Let's see what
DMC?
you and your mate here are made of.
No,
Alright,
but for
fight
real,
Oh, hell no, they got the freaky wrestler. Hey, Missile. Making it hard to read that she'd be your favorite character if you read Chainsaw Man.
probably. But yeah, I officially have Crunchyroll now. It was only a matter of time before I caved. And honestly, I don't even pay for other subscriptions except for $5 a month for Spotify, so
Yeah.
whatever, dude. I know I'm gonna use it. Ah, yes, when I'm angry, my eyes glow like I use electric cooler for eye drops. I can't wait for Salem to watch Witch from Mercury. I know, you keep recommending that one. That was the one with the cute lesbians in it, right?
Did one of you saps call for cassette?
The lesbians will drive Salem insane. Yeah.
There's not much to say about this fight here. There's just a bunch of enemies, but they're all different enemies, so you need to use slightly different spells to hit them with because that's the way this game works.
Especially with all my crochet projects and stuff. I know it sounds weird to talk about holidays so close, but
But crocheting shit takes forever.
yeah, I have to start my holiday stuff, so I need a ton of shows on standby. Sorry, did I interrupt you? I didn't mean you. If I did,
Maybe, but
I'm
I don't
sorry.
remember anymore, honestly.
I'm sorry. I think I interrupted you. My bad.
Gunksy.
I feel really bad I do that. I just have a thought and it just comes pouring out, and then I realize halfway through, oh shit, I interrupted. Whoops.
One last thing about Funny Chainsaw is just read it. The anime is whatever, and besides, story runs way better in manga format. Fair enough. Witch from Mercury is, and then there were Mates of Gundam. Yeah, there's also a Gundam that shows up. There's literally a witch with a
Think you
broomstick.
can handle me now?
Hell yeah.
Please go back. Yeah, thank you. Exactly who I wanted.
Coming, darling.
What a king.
Yeah, use boom. Just there's probably some specific one you can focus on, but I'm just gonna keep spamming the shit. Lets me hit all
Hey,
of them.
Dusk or Josh, are you able to block the person?
Preferably, could you show up at their house and beat them to death with a pike? But like, banning
Thank
them
you,
works,
Missile.
too. Thank you, Missile.
And I meant to say Missile, not Josh. My bad.
Yeah, fuck Josh.
I'm just fucking no. That's not what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
fuck you, Josh.
Thank you, Missile.
Yeah, fuck Josh.
And then they were roommates who got married in the end.
Tax purposes, am I right, boys?
Wow. Fuck you two.
Salem, you're the one who would bring up tax purposes all the time before we got married.
Because you were taking 5 ever. We lived together for like 6 years at that point. I'm like, dude, come
That
on.
is not even true. I don't think we've lived together for 6 years now.
Because we moved out in 2018. 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 years.
Yeah. Wait, what number did you say?
18. 2018, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 80. That's what I was saying. That's why I was bringing up taxes. Goob.
2024 minus 2018 is 6.
Well, I was also counting 2018 because it was pretty early in the year.
The old man realizes I will kill you with my own hands.
I understand 2024 minus 2018 is 6, but we moved in really early in that year, so I did also count it.
This ought to help.
I don't know why, for some reason.
Oh, I thought you weren't. That's fair, yeah.
I don't know
Sorry,
why.
I should have said that so I don't seem like an absolute fucking dunce on the internet.
I don't know why, for some reason, the way Missile just went Salem at 6 reminds me of, like, that one time. I don't remember what game we even streamed, be like, I'm sorry, boys, I'm a little out of it. It's been a really tough week. And Missile's like, Salem, it's Monday.
Yeah. It's okay, I got called Unk today. Are you an uncle?
No, I don't think he is. I think that's the point.
I love the Uncle Sukuna memes. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm thinking about Sukuna again.
Is there, like, a way to get you to stop talking?
What? I didn't say anything heinous.
I disagree.
There's a ton of memes with, like, Uncle Sukuna. It's really funny.
No, that's not the part I meant, and you know it.
I'm confused.
I got distracted. I was thinking about Sukuna again.
Oh. I mean, yeah, a little bit. I am, but he didn't know that.
Ah,
Oh.
sorry.
Well, that's fun.
This is going more bad than I was thinking it would ever.
Yeah. I think, get fucked, mate. I said it in the wrong accent. Sorry. Hey, Jameson. The tip.
Yep.
Come on. Not even a smile.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Think you can handle me now?
I hear being snoring in the other end of the room.
You totally didn't kill. It doesn't. They're not fucking. I don't think they've healed once.
Yeah, but the healer might be buffing.
I don't think so.
Also, there's what, 5 of them?
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Heinous. Jameson gets afflicted with the died TM. Maybe they don't heal in this version.
Maybe, I don't know. It might just be the ass a little stupid, honestly.
Definitely not. I almost said Iron Man. Wolverine.
What?
Because he had the little claw. Those little digger mitts. The little... I don't know what they're really called. They're knuckles, but they got the big spiky things.
God, why do they do so much fucking damage?
I don't know.
Serena, you worthless lesbian. Fucking, like, snap out of it.
I'm sorry, you think Serena's a carpet muncher?
Okay, literally, they tried to charm Rab 8 times and it didn't work. They did it on Serena once and she's immediately fallen for it. That's all I'm saying.
She used the sloppy.
God, fucking die already.
I went to Cairo today. She got a fucking gnarly one in my back and it hurts. Like, I don't think she did anything bad. I think she broke up something that was stuck.
Right.
It's awful. Jade, god damn it! All the girls are getting it over the sloppiness, apparently.
Does anyone around here like men?
Maybe, I almost said Victoria. Veronica?
I do. Thank you, Missile.
I also like men.
Thank you, Salem.
You're welcome. I'm so glad to have contributed to this conversation. Do you have any items to, like, get everyone up?
Not really.
Hendrik!
The worst part is, there's a fight immediately after this.
Yeah, but I'm sure they auto-heal you.
I don't think so.
This ought to help.
Special medicine? There's drugs in it.
He gave up the drugs, remember? That was actually his whole plot. Like, that was unironically the whole part of his story.
That's where all the drugs went. He stopped taking them, but he gave them to his friends.
He gives drugs to child. Remember,
Sorry,
kids.
my Dr. Pepper just sloshed.
Remember, kids, if someone offers you drugs, take them. Because drugs are fucking expensive, and that guy's an idiot.
These are not the words or the
Yes, they are.
actions condoned by the Pixelated Broadcast.
Yes, they are.
No, they're
I'm
not.
the Pixelated Broadcast, and I approve this message.
I am also Pixelated Broadcast. I do not approve this.
Didn't ask.
One of these days,
But what?
you're gonna get it.
I'm going to scream, actually. I'm about to invent new slurs, I think.
Hendrik, my beloved. Damn. So what are your new slurs?
Why would you fucking mute it? That makes me sound so
I
much...
thought you were gonna say an actual slur. Honestly.
No. I said I was gonna make up a new one.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you were gonna put a real slur in it.
No.
I was just being a good, like, partner.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why am I all the way back here instead of just out the fucking door?
Through the spider webs, through the spider webs. I'm surprised we didn't run into the spider that made those webs.
We did. That was the whole point of his plot.
Do you not detect my, what's the word? Sarcasm?
No, because there was none.
There was sarcasm in there. Yeah, I got a slur. It starts with an N.
Nailed which player? Yeah, that's fair.
Is that what you're gonna be screaming at that fucking gaming tournament?
You got a bone. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke.
Oh. While you're doing this, I'll be back in a minute.
What? Okay.
Entertain the people, my beloved.
Sure, I guess. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm hoping we can wrap this game up soon so we can, you know, do Spooktober, because it's gonna be October, like, tomorrow or some shit. Didn't really get a chance. Like, I feel bad because this game has had so many, like, weird delays and, like, stream issues, but, like, literally most of it was shit I could not help at all, you know? I thought we were done. No, dude, this is one of those games that goes on for, like, fucking 30 more hours past when it needs to. Like, honestly. It's really weird. It's really weird. This is probably, like, one of the only times I can think of where streaming a game, like, and, you know, because we're, you know, close enough to the end. Honestly, I like this game less than before we streamed it. Not, like, by a shit ton or anything. It's not like, oh my god, I hate this fucking game now, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, when I originally played it, was, I started playing this, like, before, like, you know, the apartment fire thing happened. And I was playing it off of the PC, obviously. As I am now. And, son of a bitch. So I was kind of forced to take a very large break in the middle for, like, a few months before I could get back into it. And, like, I had stopped, I want to say right at the end of Act 2, or very close to the end of Act 2. So I didn't, like, do this all, like, in a, you know, at once like we are now. I know I just got done saying, like, you know, we've had breaks, but, like, the longest any of those breaks have been like, what, 2 weeks? This game's way too fucking long. Like this game is way too fucking long. And it doesn't help that Act 3 is fucking terrible too. So like, I don't know. Like I enjoy how simple it is. Like I feel like a lot of people shit on Dragon Quest because it's like ungodly simple, but like it's also like I don't mind a simple RPG. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fair. I do think shooting games are hard to enjoy in general. Try to make things perfect. I mean, yeah, that doesn't help either. But like. I don't know. That's kind of part of the reason why when we have like issues, I just can the streams instead of trying to force it, because I know if I try to force it and then it's shit, then it's on the internet forever, right? Like this version that sucks. Versus if I just go, we'll figure it out later and hopefully it'll be good, then at least it can try to be good. And that's something I've had to learn from doing this for a while. You know, we've got 2 completely separate Final Fantasy VI Let's Plays on this channel, and I fucking hate both of them. I think they both turned out like shit. That just is like a random example, and it's shit like that that makes me not ever want to like force it, you know? Like I feel bad when we need to like can a stream, especially if it's for a while, like it has been for this one. But just be like that sometimes, you know? None of you are close to leveling up, that's great. You know, I don't know, it's kind of hard to quantify, but like there's definitely something about this game that I'm like, God, it's still going. Like, it's tiring, you know? But I also don't want to not finish it, you know? And it's like I could put it on like a break and to do Spooktober and then get back to it, but I feel like if I do that, I'm just gonna not bother, you know what I mean? Let's instead yeah, let's do that. I think we need to kill that dumbass with the boomerangs like first, because he was just hitting everybody for way too much damage. I kind of didn't expect him to live that long. Clinical Samus later switches super much.
What brings you here, partner? Wait.
Yeah, no, like this game is like that's at least one thing I say. This game's way too fucking long. This game's way too long. Act 3 isn't fucking fun. Like, I mean, it isn't like bad, but like because it's just more Dragon Quest and that part's like fine, but it's like it's just like the content of it is whatever, you know. So that like really doesn't help. Let's get the buffs on. You know, it's a very weird like position I'm in because like that's definitely not the first time that's happened. Like, I definitely remember there being some game we had a bunch of problems with, and I remember at the end just generally being like, no, I like this game a lot less now, but I don't remember what that game even was. You know, we stream plenty of games I just don't fucking like. Like, I still stand by, like, what's the worst this fucking thing we've done? Little Nightmares 2 is probably still the worst game we fucking played on here. No, Calico was bad in, like, a funny way. Little Nightmares was bad in, like, a how the fuck do people defend this type of way. You know, like, Little Nightmares is legitimately, in my opinion, like, an unplayably terrible fucking game.
Just because you're a baby. Hi. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ori was, like, partially our fault. Like...
Ori was partially our fault, but also, like, I didn't playtest it at all. And, like, I didn't really have access to good, like, controllers at that time either.
Yeah.
I definitely am willing to probably retry it, but...
Like some of that shit is... Some of it does come down to us, obviously. Like I think Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the worst games we played, but I think it's also one of the worst Let's Plays we did, and that part is partially my fault because I just was a bitch the entire time, but I also could not fucking stand it after, like, we got through, like, Act 1. I'm not apologizing, but it was partially my fault. you know, I don't think anything can salvage Little Nightmares 2. I was talking about like what's like the worst shit we've played.
The first stream
'cause-
we ever did, which was the Mario 3D, and we never finished. It was awful.
Because I was saying, I've come to realize after doing this like stream that I like this game less than I thought I did.
Think you can handle
I like this game. Don't get me wrong. I would still call this a very solid game, and I would still recommend it highly.
Is it that you like it less than you thought you did, or its replayability is meh?
No,
Because I
not-
feel like those are two separate things.
No, not even because it's too fucking long, dude. Like we're still playing this. Like it's way too
To
fucking
be fair,
long.
we've had to take a lot of like intermissions.
No, but we are still 70 hours in, is what I'm saying. Like we are 70 hours in, and this could have ended at 50. You know what I mean? And it would have been good and satisfying. You know. I know that's hysterical because we're gonna do after we're done with this and Mario, I'm doing Persona 5 after this, and that game is like the fucking textbook example. Of
I'm
being too
so
long.
excited for that because I have been wanting to play it so bad, but I'm trying to wait so I can have my live reactions.
I am telling you, you could because you will never get the good ending on your own. Nothing against you, but the what you need to do to get the good ending is esoteric. Like you wouldn't do it.
Still, I feel like my live reactions, blind reactions to this are heavily appreciated on the
Yeah.
channel.
Or it should have
And
been
I know
fun
I'm
for
gonna
you.
like Persona because Persona's awesome. So
Yeah. Because I think you don't need to do everything I told you to. You know, you definitely don't, because some of it's just extra scenes. But I mean, like, yeah, I go because I looked it up, and there like some of the shit you told me you needed to do is just for extra scenes. But like, I would probably still do it anyway, right? Like, just for the sake of it is extra scenes. But like, I don't know if Salem would. Yeah, you want the scenes, right? And it's a matter of like, how do I put this without like spoiling it? So you need to like max out certain social links, obviously. But like, unlike say 4, where it was just, you know, the one and it was kind of obvious because like she stuck out so much. The ones you need to get in 5 don't, and 5 has deadlines. So if you don't do it by a certain in-game date, you cannot fucking do it. One support, yeah, it's super. Part of it is once you know what to do, it's not even like hard. It's just a matter of I don't know if you would think, oh, I should do this. You know what I mean? Once we told you, hey, do this, you'd be like, oh, okay, easy. Even though I still think that's a little stupid on Persona 5's part because it makes it feel like it kind of feels like it boxes you in on shit you should be doing, and that kind of goes against the fucking point. I honestly really hate that Persona like does that multiple ending shtick because it's also really bad at it. But like that's a conversation we can save for when we actually get to Persona 5.
I disagree because it's like I like multiple endings a lot
Leave it to me.
because it's like your choices are going to have an effect and it changes a lot of
Right.
what goes down.
My issue though is Persona always does it like, here's the really obviously bad ending, here's the other bad ending, here's the neutral ending that's like the fake ending that seems good, but like there's sad music playing in the background so to clue you in on the fact that it's the fake ending, and then here's the actual ending that is like the actual ending. It's not like fucking, I don't know, Baldur's Gate, where there's actual different endings where different things happen. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
there can be neutral endings too.
no, but I mean, like, it would be like if we got to the end of fucking Baldur's Gate and we didn't get the good ending, and it was like, we did it, boys, everything's good, and there's just sad music playing in the background that said, like, game over, and was written in, like, fucking someone's blood, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, the level Persona does. Like, it's always, like, the fake ending, the other fake ending, the super fake ending, and then the real ending. It's kind of disingenuous, I think, to say Persona 3 has multiple endings. Yeah, like, not really, right? Like, kind of, but not really.
We can agree to disagree.
You like SMT all the ins and outs and downs? Well, that's the whole thing, because all the endings of those games are different, because you're doing completely different shit. We're saying this game is to get the ending you're supposed to get and the other ones. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind multiple endings. I mind when it doesn't feel like there's a fucking point. Because then it's like, okay, here's what you're actually gonna get. Because, okay, you know what it is? You don't get a different ending in Persona by making a choice. You get an ending in Persona by saying, do I want to play the next 20 hours of game? It's not, oh, I did this with this character, or I did this dungeon and fought this boss in this silly way, or anything like that. It's literally... Because you saw Persona 4. It's the same thing. It's literally the game going, okay, do you want to finish the game? No? Are you sure? And it's like, it feels pretentious. You know what I mean?
It doesn't feel pretentious. It's like...
I'm not done yet.
It's trying to give, like, a moral thing. Especially in Persona 3.
Right, but it's not...
like a moral dilemma. So it's not... I don't feel it's pretentious. It's just like... It depends what you want out of the game, right? Because it's like some people want to see it through to the very bitter end.
Right, but it's
some
not...
people might think, you know...
But it's not like a moral decision that's like actually something you have to sit on.
I realize it's not like a legit moral decision,
Because in Persona 4, it's literally like, do you want to actually solve the murder? Like, that's not a moral decision, that's are you lazy or not? I get in the sense like you see what would happen if you didn't save the world. Yeah, I guess, but
yeah,
like...
because like for someone who likes a lot of like endings, I like to go through each one and see what the differences are.
Right, but that's my thing. In Persona, they're not different. It's literally like levels of how much of the game did you actually get to play. That's my thing.
I mean, Persona, it is different, but...
It's really not.
Just put a well-placed save point, check out the bad ending, and move on. That's exactly what I do.
Right, and like, it's not like they make it inconvenient for you to go back and get like the better ending, but at some point I have to ask, is it really worth like the time to code it in and have everyone record these voice lines that don't matter and everything. I defended more in Persona 4 if it's thematically you want to get bad endings when you stop looking for... I guess, but like...
Just because an ending is canon doesn't mean that's what every player is going to do. Not every player wants to play a game and do the right thing.
Right, but again, it's not even a matter of like, ooh, I'm being evil and sneaky. It's literally a matter of...
It's not even about that, though.
It's literally like... Right, but 90% of people want to finish the games they play. By the way, this guy's here.
How come you're still alive?
DMC 5 is an ending 30 minutes in a game. You can be scripted, lost and starts really funny. It goes, unless the world was saved with surprising ease, then restart to the next difficulty level. Okay, that's pretty funny.
This guy's a weird callback.
Yeah. Dude, making these models takes a lot of time.
We're gonna take your next die.
The endings are like BG3. It's not a question of being evil or not. It's do you want to actually finish the game? Yeah.
Well, I know. But it's like this game's a good example, right? It's like you could just leave the world as it is. Happy, Veronica dead. It could be said for one person, yeah, I'm not going to go back and revive her because that's not the way things gone and our actions are going to have further consequences, which could potentially be worse than what we have right now. Is necromancy actually really a thing? Like, is that good? Is that humane? Like, is it considered necromancy? Like, that could be said for this game. Or we could continue forward, but we also don't know if that's really a good thing or not.
Right, but the thing is, the game never presents that as an actual choice. The game presents that as, do you want to play the next 30 hours of the game, or do you, like, not want to finish the game for some arbitrary reason?
Whatever makes an ending real, the alternate Persona endings don't have it. Now that I think about it, I actually do like the bad ending in 3 being there. I think at the end of the day, here's my take on it, okay? At the end of the day, a video game to me is much like artwork telling a story. People are going to interpret artwork differently. Some people want to see all aspects of it. Some people want to see, like, the good, the bad, the ugly, to really form an opinion, because sometimes one avenue can show you more information you might not get on the canon route, or the good ending, or whatever.
Yeah, but I think...
It's more there for, like, it can be there for lore, it can be there for different playthroughs.
Absolutely gonna fucking die again. Yeah, but I think the people who want to see all those different endings deserve endings that are actually different, is what I'm saying. Instead of just, do you want to finish the game? No, maybe later? Okay.
It makes you feel more emotionally invested in victory since you are given a choice to fight or not, and you click to fight, even though it's a no-brainer to fight. Exactly. That's kind of what I'm getting at, you know?
The only one of those that show you anything new is in Persona 5 yet. I've always just thought about endings for giving the player motivation to say, are you really going to give up? Right, but like, you could just do that. You can do that without trying to act like it's an actual ending. Because I feel
it's not.
Yeah,
It's
I feel like
about
part of the
player
reason...
autonomy, though. It's like literally just making you feel empowered to make a choice. When a lot of times we live lives where we don't always have a choice.
Right, but it is totally okay for a narrative to just be a narrative and be like, here's point A, here's point B. Let's see how that happens.
Right, I'm not saying it isn't. What I'm saying, for things that do have multiple endings, that's why.
Yeah, but I would rather not make a choice than make a completely worthless choice that didn't actually matter.
I disagree with
It's like all that shit in Pokemon where it's like, do you want to do this? And you click no, and they're like, too fucking bad, moron.
I fucking hate that shit.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing,
Well,
but it's
no.
a whole ass ending now.
Well, no, because it just loops you back around compared to, okay, no, okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'd rather see what would happen instead of being looped into it again. Through, like, 2 dialogue boxes. I do agree that endings can be executed well and executed poorly. But at the end of the day, I don't think multiple endings are a bad thing at all.
They're not, but like they need to be actual endings. I feel like half the reason Persona does it is so they can advertise we have like X amount of endings, and like none of them are the ones any normal person is gonna just end the game on.
Eh.
I'm really curious to see what you think of ending E, the last actual story explains before the ending system. In your sounds weirder than it is. But yeah, I think it's really cool and unique take on this. Yeah, no, we gotta. I'm hoping we'll get around to that like sometime in 2025. Hopefully,
Yeah,
I
because
can't.
we gotta do this, do Spooktober.
Do some other
I gotta
shit.
do Mario, you gotta do Persona 5 after that, right?
Yep.
Spooktober might run a little bit into Spookvember, we'll see.
As it always does.
Yeah. As per tradition.
Holy fuck, they both blocked it.
Heal him up, Serena. What a babe. We're getting GTA 6 before the near stream.
Listen, man, be happy that I'm saying like we're gonna try to get it in this time frame. That's better than some shit.
Well, it's interesting because like Jameson and I definitely have like a huge plan of like the next couple games. Usually we plan maybe one game ahead. Or it's like, after you're done with this, I'll do this. But we have like a whole itinerary, except for Spooktober.
We try... I try to encourage you to think like 1 or 2 games ahead just so we can like announce it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you guys get kind of hyped when we announce like, okay, here's like the little plan. Mario's coming up. So yeah, so it's going to be... We're going to do Spooktober.
Which, starting with Signalis, I might add.
Starting with Signalis.
The true ending, I think it's called the Lily ending.
Salem's gonna play Super Mario RPG, the remake.
Spooktober.
They've never played it before. And then after that, I'm gonna do Persona 5. Also, I feel like for a while there's a string of Pokemon games, so we run out of good ones, and not yet. I still need to go back and do the Delta episode. I cut Pokemon, I cut Oraz a little early so we could get to Baldur's Gate, which was like the biggest mistake of my life.
I just think you don't like D&D.
D&D is fine. If someone ran a D&D game like Baldur's Gate fucking 3, I would never play with them. But
I mean, obviously, it's a little too horny for that, but...
we have Gen 7 to get to, which is gonna be a whole thing. We're not doing Sword and Shield, and then we'll
I'm
figure
doing
some...
Arceus at some point.
Yeah, you're gonna do Arceus at some point. And we're fucking dead again. I'm considering doing, like, the GameCube games. In between, like, before we get to Gen 7. Not 100% sure on that. I'm not super familiar with those.
Yes, please.
I know some of you guys would be hyped to see it.
Don't forget you need to play Fire Emblem Fates.
Do we?
Okay,
so
yeah,
this is...
we have stuff we have to catch up on. And we have stuff we want to do as well.
I think what's going to happen is you're going to ping me for the near stream. I'm going to load into a Twitch page, and lo and behold, I'm going to see the Church from Three Houses. I adore the GameCube games. I didn't grow up with them, but I definitely appreciate them as, like, an adult. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's also a stupid fucking thing about this game. If I want to go back to the last place we saved, it costs half our fucking gold. It doesn't let me restart that boss fight or anything. So this might just be a fucking grinding stream now. Because I literally cannot beat that boss to save my life.
You got nothing to buff yourself? Like, what do you have for items, dude? Because you did not buff.
I did. I buffed with the spells. The spells are the buffs.
What do you have for items?
Nothing.
Then go get some.
The items in this game aren't good. I don't know how to explain
They're
that.
better than nothing.
No, they're not. They're really not.
Dragon Quest and trying to force you to use the bank.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, there's no reason for it to work like that. Yeah, we have a few games that are kind of bouncing around in our head of, like, we should do this soon, we should do that soon.
Jameson and I have talked about next year possibly having a certain theme to it.
Yeah. We're not going to talk too much about it because we need to concrete what that would mean.
Salem really thinks it's a Breath of the Wild and Hero can eat 30 apples to buff up. That's not what I'm saying, but, like, this is an RPG. They usually have items you can buff in. I don't feel like that's outrageous to think.
Okay, so let me explain something to you as an RPG player. In 90% of RPGs, items are dog shit.
And I understand they're dog shit, but it's still better than nothing. And also, a question that needs to be asked, if you buff with an item, can you then buff a spell and have it stack, or does it replace?
No, there's not. Okay, you're acting like I have some item that'll give me, like, buffs instead of my spells. That's not a thing.
I got a decent chunk of money today. I'm buying Octopath. I'm feeling impulsive. Nice.
And most RPG stat buffs aren't great. And this is one of the ones where, like, we don't need them, but, like, they're better than they're good to have.
Persona items are pretty good. No, the sutras are just free stat spells, yeah.
Yeah, but it's also, like...
Also, don't you have seeds where you can permanently increase buffs?
No.
I thought you had seeds, and you were saving them.
We used them a fucking while ago, dear.
I thought you had more, though. Like, I remember you using them, but I thought you had more that you got.
We might have a couple, but those give us +1 stat point.
Again, it's better than just letting it sit and rot in your bag. Persona and SMT are the exception, not the rule. Because I realize it's not the best it's not the best, like, you know, heads up for the situation. But in my mind, it is better than letting it rot in your bag.
Okay,
if you're struggling with a fight like this.
But I'm telling you, it's not like some, like, oh, if I use this, everything will fall into place.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, it's just better to just try to line up all your chickens in a row before you go. As much as you can, even if it's only a little. It's better to try a little than not at all. Even if it makes a minute difference. It might be the difference. Because you keep getting pretty close and then dying.
Yeah, but the problem is, we get, like, half the party dead fighting those 5 fucking assholes before, and then it doesn't properly heal you in between or anything, so...
Right. And just to clarify, you said there's no items that completely heal HP MP for all party members at all?
No. The best we have right now is, like, restoring maybe 100 health.
I mean, 100 is still a quarter of that.
Right, or
health.
one of my healers can heal everybody for like 300. Like,
Right.
and this game operates on like Earthbound rules for some reason, where everyone has their own inventory. So like, if let's just say I give a bunch of items to like Pixel and they die, whoops.
That's so stupid.
I don't get why this game works like that. Like, I really fucking don't. That's probably just a thing in old Dragon Quest.
And everybody's maxed out for, like, their armor, weapons, like...
There might be
there's
better...
no crafting food, I assume.
There might be, like, better shit we could get.
Hold on, I thought I saw a nut. Seed of skill. Yeah, you have 4 of them.
Those give me skill points. Those aren't helpful right now.
They could potentially be helpful to give you something. For at least a character. That's 4 points. That's 4 free points.
Okay, right, but... Nope.
Like, on Hendrik or something? Like, Hendrik might have, like, a good boppin' move.
He doesn't. We have the good boppin' move. There might be better armor we could go get in some other town, like, but A, I don't know where it is, and B, we probably can't afford it.
Cannot afford. Oh, back. Sorry. I'm not trying to... I'm not
You
trying
fucking
to...
good?
No. I'm not trying to lean away from the mic, but, like, that Cairo thing was fucking brutal today.
Are you 100% sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm good. So you know that spot, like, right behind my right shoulder that's always stuck? She got it unstuck today.
Oh, that's good.
And that spot, mind you, chat, that spot has been stuck for... since 2017,
A long time.
2018, when I was doing a ton of bassoon. So she said it was going to be a little sore. Like, it doesn't feel like anything's wrong, it just feels sore. By the way, I need to say this. I've heard this song so fucking much.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, the soundtrack in this game is fucking awful. That's another thing. But, like, that is actually another thing. The soundtrack in this game is so fucking bad. I don't get it.
I don't think it's bad, it just doesn't have enough variety.
I would consider that bad.
Well, when you say the soundtrack is bad, the soundtrack itself is not bad, it is just sparse.
I mean, the
There's
thing
a
is...
huge difference.
I mean, the thing is, I also couldn't... If you asked me, like, what's your favorite song from Dragon Quest XI, I don't think I could even remember one. You know what I mean? Like, it works, like, it works in the moment, right? But, like, there's not enough of it, and none of it's like, oh, man, that song's so good. Like...
Listen.
Hi, Hendrik. Kind of trying to do something else. I think we can steal something half decent from you. If only when you hit an enemy pack, the game just went... Baby, baby. Yeah, imagine.
Baby, 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 yeah. Another reason Persona is the GOAT. For real, though. That soundtrack is so good. I like the one where he kind of, like, raps in the middle of Persona 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that.
Which is weird, because normally I'm not huge into rap. But yeah, Persona is the fucking GOAT. Thank you for convincing me to play that game, Titan. Like, I feel like that's a game I finished playing and I'm like, man, my life is better because I've played that game, you know? Like, you kind of walk away from a game sometimes, like, once in a while, and you're like, damn, I feel different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The rap is different in every version, too. Titan, I think I put the SMTV boss in my TTRPG playlist.
Man,
There's OG,
we literally
FPS,
can't
anime, and Reload. Well, I'm talking about Reload, because that's the version I played.
I literally can't do anything well any of this. So happy I bought James himself. I mean, I am too. I posted that meme in general earlier today. Maybe you thought it was by that logic, Titan's got this whole server pregnant.
Dude, that meme was vile. I like saw that and I had a visceral reaction. I hope you know, David. I was like, ugh, it's disgusting. I feel like at one point all of us have gotten each other into at least a game, if not multiple.
I'm so glad that's why that sentence was going.
Where the fuck did you think it was gonna go?
Don't know, don't care. Don't know, don't want to think about it. Pay your child support, you deadbeat.
Holy shit.
I mean, I got Dusk and Missile to play Fossil Fighters.
You guys are getting me in the Lorcana magic. All that shit.
I'm losing control of this bit at an alarming rate.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, that bit, so many jokes I could make, I'm not making them. I'm all set. Titan got me into 1,000,000,001 games. You got
Into Persona.
into Persona. I got into Persona.
Like I said,
And Baldur's Gate. And ZZZ.
I see, so I have Titan to blame.
Yep.
XCOM eventually. Yeah, no, I did buy XCOM. I'm gonna play that at some point.
Is that the one with the mechs?
No, that's it's like a tactical RPG about fighting aliens and shit or something.
Pathfinder eventually.
Yeah. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh player before, but y'all put me on 5D's drafting the correct way to play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's so fair. That's so fucking fair.
Missile got me on a Signalis.
No, it's
Which-
real, yeah.
Top 5 games. It's so good, dude. Like, I cannot wait for you to experience that game. XCOM's like Fire Emblem, but instead of medieval fantasy, it's soldiers and UFO aliens. I loved Final Fantasy Awakening. Final Fantasy? Fire Emblem Awakening. Sorry. Is that a brain fart? Druid got me on the WoW.
Unfortunate.
I haven't touched that.
I mean, I don't know if I could chalk this up to anyone individually, but I mean, I've been playing fucking Fallout New Vegas lately, and I probably would never even consider touching that game if it weren't for like 8 people in the server always talking that game up.
Yeah.
Nothing against Fallout, just not usually not usually what I would gravitate towards.
That's because now a disturbing
Geef
Geef
player?
player?
Yeah. Is there
Pikmin 4
Is there any other
from
kind of
Dust.
Geef player? Oh yeah. I need to finish that.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Switch games, just quick disclaimer. If anybody has not played Echoes of Wisdom, it is so good. It has made me so nostalgic for old Zelda games. It's so good. There are puzzles that have frustrated me and made me mad, but that's the sign of a good puzzle game.
I was gonna say Phoenix Point, where you fight mutated crab monsters.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Crane.
Stardew with a ton of you.
I played this game because Dusk recommended it.
Yeah.
And Bug Fables.
And Bug Fables. We can't forget Buggy Fable.
The game that burned down my house.
Guilty Gear for me.
Yeah.
From David. David introduced me to Armored Core. I know, you keep trying to get me to play Armored Core.
Fuck it.
Like, I do love that about our Discord, is definitely made me try games I never would have thought of before. Because before I was pretty happy in my Zelda box. What's that noise?
I believe the fly tape got a fly.
Oh, awesome. Yes, because everyone should play Armored Core. I'll get you too, Jameson. If it's the last thing I'll do.
I have a sneaky suspicion Armored Core is the type of game where I would play it and go, yeah, no, this is way too much for me. I'm set.
The Black Reverse Droid Grenadier allow me to introduce myself.
What?
I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. I've got the stupid. I was really hoping to get some people into Fields of Mystria. Damn.
Well, I mean, that game's not, like, done yet, is the thing, right? So, like...
I cannot wait till it's finished. Like...
Yeah, some of you guys tried to get me to play fucking, oh my god, what's this stupid fucking... Pal World. That one fizzled and died before it went anywhere.
I played it for 2 hours and returned it.
Yeah, no, that game was
It's
so
not
fucking
my
bad.
vibe. It was okay. Like, I think it would be a good game, but it's just not my style of game. The type of mech titan built in armor core, black paint, reverse joint legs, grenade launchers.
Grenade.
It jumps and then an entire city block disappears.
Ah, I see, I see.
So you're telling me Titan created Metal Frog. Still in shock people like Pal World.
People really could not get over the meme of it looks like Pokemon, but there's guns in it. Like, for some reason, some people think Pokemon being, like, edgy is the funniest fucking thing in the world.
I mean, it is kind of funny where you, like, hunt them, make them your little slaves, eat them, like, making it, like, a survival type open world thing. Like, that's an interesting idea.
I guess. I don't know. I watched Dusk play it, and I was like, man, this looks so fucking boring.
I enjoy Pal World, but that joke gets old fast.
Yeah.
Beans is snoring.
The malicious mushroom wants to fuck us.
I mean, he is shaped like a dick.
Yeah. Mushrooms like I think, sure.
I dislike Rust Ark styled games in general, though, to be fair. I do really like Ark. I've never played Rust. I really like Ark. I don't know what it was about Pal World, but I just, like, I could not get into it. I really wanted to, but I couldn't. I have this thing where if a game seems really overwhelming, I immediately kind of tune out. That's why I like a lot of comfort games, because they're pretty simple up front.
Well, yeah, and that's fair, though, because, like...
But then, in the same vein, and then I like something like Baldur's Gate, so...
Baldur's Gate, though, like,
sometimes
yeah,
it'll cling.
there's a lot going on in Baldur's Gate, but it's a slow game.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like...
It's my comfort.
If Baldur's Gate happened in real time, dude, fucking good Christ.
I'm probably gonna get a Starion scar tattoo on me. At some point.
I'm probably gonna fucking blow my brains out at some point.
Why?
Hmm?
I wouldn't get it, like, on my whole back. I'm thinking maybe having that as, like, my chest piece.
The survival stuff in Powell is the worst part of it, honestly. I believe that.
Hmm?
I don't think Armor Core 6 would overwhelm you, James. Armor Core 4 for answer would, fair enough. I was posting about it in the Discord, but I think remember when I came to the chat completely unprompted, asked if it was Persona 3 as one mates were in it. Heard a yes, and she was a romance option. Heard a yes, and then bought the game. Fucking...
That's so fair. I started Three Houses because I saw Dorothea, and I was like, oh my god.
And you didn't even romance her in the 3 fucking playthroughs we did.
Nope.
Splishy was like, yeah, Salem, you can be gay. Look who you can be gay with. And you were like, I'm buying it. I think you bought it on stream. You're like, I'm buying it. And then you didn't.
Claude was pretty.
Okay, what about your other 2 fucking timelines?
Petra's pretty.
And?
What's the other one?
I remember. Damn, shout out Splishy. Nope.
No, it was Edelgard?
Hey.
Yeah, it was Edelgard.
I'm convinced Salem is straight because of Baldur's Gate 3.
First of all, no straighty is gonna be romancing a vampire traumatized man and a bear man at the same time, firstly. Secondly, literally, I have done every single romance option except for Minthara. Because I keep trying to start an evil playthrough, and then I feel really bad for the tieflings. And then the save file just gets dusty. Like, I don't know how to express to you. I just love people. I'm just tend to be a little more pickier on men, but people are great.
I'm sorry, this is not what I wanted the stream to be. But if I try to go do something else, we're going to not be able to do that too.
You're
so.
fine. You can play a very relaxing and calm pace of Armored Core 6 if you equip the tank legs. I'm thinking about it. Damn, shout out Splishy. I miss Splish, dude.
Yeah.
I think Armored Core 6 would overwhelm you, Jameson. Armored Core 4 for answer wouldn't.
You know, there's a, I guess a jump back like a topic or two. There's a lot of shit like we want to do. It's just sort of a matter of figuring out when to do it and like if we'd have enough time to do it the way we'd want to, you know.
For answer, chill at first, then red rum shows up on your screen for 0.1 seconds, and at the same time, your whole shield bar disappears.
I have a weird feeling I need that.
I think what I would do is I would immediately start crying.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I would
I think
immediately,
that's
not even just tear up, like I would straight up just start ugly sobbing.
I think that's missile strategy. No, wait.
Crying?
Was even Armored Core?
Oh. I'm sorry, Missile.
No, I was thinking of Ace Combat. Fuck, that joke didn't work. That joke didn't work. I was thinking of Ace Combat. Never mind.
That's not what I meant. I thought you were talking about Missile crying.
Just in general.
Not the shield bar disappearing.
Missiles. That missile just...
Aw, my
Missile-
poor buddy.
Missile just fucking... No, I was talking about crying. Like,
I thought you were talking about the shield bar, and then I was thinking of the crying. Everything is fine, and then a funny green missile starts following you. Missile and ugly crying. What an iconic duo. I don't think I've ever heard Missile ugly cry, ever.
I don't think Missile would just sit and call, like having like a heaving crying fit.
I've done it a couple times.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm an emotional being. I feel too much. I hate it. I literally hit a squirrel the other day, and I pulled over and sobbed.
How many squirrels are you hitting? I feel like you've said that on stream like multiple times.
I hit a lot of squirrels. I can't help it. Jameson, peep this picture real quick and guess how much of a bastard she is.
Yeah, right. Well, let's see.
Booter leggies.
She looks like a corrupted Bionicle, so I'm gonna say Turbo
Dude,
Bastard.
I used to love Bionicle when I was a fucking kid. Oh my god.
I'm gonna give her the rank of.
Bionicle.
I'm gonna give her the rank of Turbo Bastard.
Bastard.
Correct. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I'm so good at video games.
You're such a gamer. Oh my god.
I wish my mom reabsorbed me in utero.
Well, you were cut out instead.
Man.
Can you tell me how many squirrels you hit in arcade bonus point numbers? 1 in a million.
You got any extra lives for taking those with the squirrels?
No. Each time I hit a squirrel, I get a new psychiatric med. She's fast and hits like a truck, and I'm pretty sure her AI is programmed to get behind you.
Also, in the mission, she shows up and there's electric fog covering the whole city. You can't aim on like 200 feet. What do you mean electric fog? What?
I'm gonna electrify your fog, baby.
You just say words and hope that they make sense.
I am showing my love for you.
Who else wants some?
You don't appreciate it. Sad. Electric Fog is my new band name.
Electric fog.
Fire. Thanks.
Electric fog's not a bad band name, honestly.
I thought you said it was Electric Fog, not Fire.
Let's do this.
You there.
You there? He who?
Become slime.
We're going Super Saiyan. What the fuck?
I skipped the fucking animation.
Okay. I was just like, what? They turned into slime. Metal liquor. Now that's what they used to call me in preschool. Consider if you play for an answer, you can use the cancer race.
Who would invent this? Oh, there's one. Yeah, that's right. Stay there, you dumb bastard. You fucking
Bad
slut.
people. Did I ever tell Discord and stream the story of preschool Salem?
What,
A
you-
kid made fun of me and I pushed him from the top of the slide and then I friggin' straddled him and punched him in the face.
I believe you did.
He lost like 2 or 3 teeth that day. And then we were friends in middle school.
Oh yeah, he wasn't gonna piss you off again.
No.
Fucking psycho.
That's the one time I've ever gone off on someone and man,
Victory.
I should have gone off more often.
Should have knocked out more teeth, honestly.
For real, I got bullied so bad in school, dude. I really should have just gone off the deep end instead.
I'd win. Let's see.
I remember in elementary school, this kid was slightly annoying me, and I threatened to shoot him because I didn't realize that guns killed people yet.
Okay.
That's so funny. I remember the first day of preschool for me was 9/11, and we had to leave early, and then I had an explanation about death that day.
Had to leave early.
Well,
because of 9/11.
Well, our school's closed. Like, our school closed early because the 9/11 thing happened.
Right.
One of my favorite weapons for answer is called lethal dose and can be accurately described as firing a cancer cannon.
Birthday money spent. Octopath Traveler acquired. Time to lose a couple days. I hope you have fun, bud.
It was your birthday, Yoshi! Happy birthday! Chat, say happy birthday to Yoshi, or I will find you. Thank fucking God, I was just young enough that the teacher's reaction was, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, and not, aw, shit, Columbine tune. Happy birthday, Yosh. Grazi. Another year closer to death. Congratulations.
I think comes for us all. Eat the fucking hot dog. You're not gonna ask?
Nope.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
I'm gonna explain it anyway. It's a reference to like this stupid, like, internet post I like, where it's someone being like, "Oh, you eating that? Don't you know it's bad for you?" It's like, and the guys are always like, "Death is coming. Death is coming. Pass me the fucking hot dog. Death is coming."
There's a similar guy on TikTok I watch, and he's like, his videos unironically help a lot of people with like eating disorders or whatever. So he's like outside eating Doritos off the dirt ground, and he's like, "Oh, Doritos, Red 40. Yeah, that won't kill me. You know what should have killed me? The amount of methamphetamines I took on a Thursday night 2 years ago. I overdosed. Eat the damn Doritos." And then he just says a crazy drug story every time he goes to eat a junk food. And like all the comments are like, "I am literally have an eating disorder, but this actually helps me, thank you."
Average dad lore.
Or he's like eating like a hot dog with chili on it, and he's like, "This chili dog is gonna kill me from its fat."
Yeah.
You want to know what was fat? All the cock I was sucking in college, and that gave me HIV. Eat the hot dog. And I'm like, hello?
Okay, I think we have two problems going on simultaneously here.
The Grim Reaper won't come when you're ready for him.
Oh, the Grim Reaper will come alright.
Jameson.
Yeah. When in doubt, tug it out.
No! Stop tugging. That's my job. Rude.
Grim Reaper jorking session.
God.
Oh, fucking Christ. Let's see.
Malleable mask. Why do you want a mask to be malleable?
So it fits on your face better. I don't know what my accent just did. I'm sorry.
That was your mother's accent.
Sorry, that was gross.
So it fits on your face better.
It fits on your face better.
Hey, Babby. Go get my ciggies. Sorry. The gooner and the chief.
The gooner in chief.
has spoken.
Pick a bone, any bone. There's lots of bones.
That's called my bone. I'm jorking it.
Rattle 'em, boys. I said that a lot louder than I meant to.
Congratulations.
I hope the neighbors just heard me scream "Rattle 'em, boys."
Oh,
at
they're gonna
whatever
hear you
time it
talking
is.
about gooning your jerkin dagger or whatever.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You almost just said like a slur.
I did not.
Calm down.
I did not
Calm down.
say Jameson.
Hard R.
I'm gonna jerk you.
I'm so scared.
Sorry. I'm a travesty.
I think I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow, and I'm
I'm gonna jerk you
I
in
think
the store.
I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. I'm
That
gonna
would be
buy
nice.
like a big bag of charcoal, like when you go camping. I'm just gonna see how much of it I can eat before I die.
I'm about to tell the married couple to get a room. That's not what we. No.
Be happy your gamer parents still love each other, alright?
Dear Mr. Dearest Neighbor, art thou jorking it as well?
I start pounding on the floor like, you jorking it down there?
Oh, you'll be
How is
pounding
it?
on the floor, all right? I don't know. Sorry.
Dude, our last downstairs neighbor was jorking it all the fucking time.
Dude, they had an OnlyFans.
Yeah, and they
Like,
probably
I
wasn't
heard
doing
that.
very well. It sounded like they were trying to really oversell it. God damn. We're gonna try this one more time. And if I die again,
You're gonna jork
I'm
it.
going to bed. Like, I'm so done.
Their relationship is so healthy. It survived BG3 and Little Nightmares.
And Dokapon. Don't forget Dokapon. I'll never forget Dokapon.
You're a whore. Jork it yourself.
Jork alone. Funny you say, because I did forget about Dokapon. That's fair. In actuality, a lot of people have forgotten about Dokapon over the years.
I would like to forget about Dokapon, but I am reminded every day of my failures! I felt the psychic damage Salem took from hearing Dokapon.
You should see Salem like, was not looking at me at all. They were like just sort of staring at the corner.
Titan,
of the
I will
room.
time you out right now. I swear to God.
Like, you know what? Actually,
No.
no. I'm jumping back like 8.
Denied.
I'm literally jumping back like an hour of conversation. What do you think's the like worst shit we've done?
I already told you.
Besides, like should we actually like, well, not counting like we barely know what we're doing streaming and like we haven't hit any sort of stride yet. Like what like shit like the worst thing you think we've done when you could have expected a lot better out of us.
What was the Let's Play that, for me, it was a game I was playing, and, like, every time something went wrong.
That doesn't narrow it down.
Fuck you.
I'm not being mean, but like, I don't know, dude.
It was when we were in our old apartment.
Our old apartment. Twilight. No, Twilight Princess was fine.
No.
Skyward Sword.
No.
Had like the Wiimote issue.
That wasn't as big of an issue. I mean, like, it was everything at some point. Am I fabricating?
Viva Pinata.
It might have been Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata.
I am fabricating memories, or am I fabricating memories, or did Dokapon have a completely unexplained, really racist blackface character in it at one point? Like, full-on 1920 pitch black face, big pink lips like Jinx.
Yeah, no, Dokamon's a little racist. Dokamon's a little racist.
Oh, fuck, it was Pinata. I feel really bad. I had, like, a mental breakdown at the end of that game.
That Let's Play literally ended with you crying.
I had a really bad night that night. And it just leaked in a stream, and then I was crying about colorful pinata creatures.
To be fair, in
That
hindsight...
guy gives great taxes.
In hindsight, though, that's so fucking funny. Like, it's so fucking funny in
You are
hindsight.
so mean to your wife.
I'm not, like, happy you were sad, but
But
like...
I'm like happy you had a bad time because it was funny.
Yeah.
No.
Because saying the Viva Pinata Let's Play ended with actual, like, screaming sobs is hysterical. Like, come the fuck on, dude. I don't know what you want. Like...
Who would win? One streamer's mental health versus a gaggle of paper mache animals.
So when are you playing, like, the next one?
Pinata was fine until the meltdown.
Yeah, like...
We don't talk about that.
You hear that? That's the sound of your doom.
Ow.
You guys should nuzlocke Viva Pinata. I think, David, we should never speak of the pinatas again.
How the fuck are they?
I will be playing another Viva Pinata game at some point. The suffering of others is the most amusing thing there is. King DDD. Don't add quote to that.
Come on.
You go get him, sweetie.
I want that twink obliterated.
My poor twinks.
No, but you think Viva Pinata, or was that even what you were thinking of?
I think it might have been Viva Pinata. I think there's another game where I literally cried after one stream because I was like, everything I do and it's always my game, it always fucking sucks!
Was that not Ori?
No. Because, like, at first, like, the game wasn't working and then the audio wasn't working and, like, shit just was not working for that game. I cannot remember what it was. It was like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. It might have been the one where our capture card broke.
No, because that broke in between games. We did Five Nights at Freddy's, then it wouldn't turn on anymore.
If you rearrange the letters of Viva Pinata, it spells out Appy 10 Viva, which is about as much sense as that idea.
Awesome.
This is the greatest show. Hendrick with his unbridled blade. To the malicious, abominable showman. I don't know the rest of the song. Oh, this is the greatest show. Take that.
Hey there.
God, I hate how they describe that. A big, sloppy, wet one.
Feel the burn.
I wish I could skip this.
Butt smash.
I just pulled Caesar, let's fucking go.
Are you serious? Nice.
Yeah, good job, I guess, Titan.
Congrats. Did you have to buy Caesar though, or was that natural pull? Congratulations, you won. He won a hottie.
Why
To
was,
be fair, Caesar's fucking hot.
why was the next sentence out of my mouth gonna be Titan Big Naturals?
Natural, nice. Jiva said. What is wrong with you today? You're all about jorking it and big naturals. Like,
I'm like that every
do you
day.
need to talk about you have big naturals, yo? You want to talk after stream?
Nope, I want to go to bed.
Yeah, so you could jork it,
Yep.
apparently. The Twin Parade.
Yep. Okay, if you're gonna pull a line like that, I get to talk about getting your friends pregnant with video games again. I don't know if that's how that works.
I can't believe you said that. That's so gross.
Let's turn up the heat.
Sorry.
You're
don't-
just like on another planet today, huh?
Dude, I'm exhausted, honestly.
I could exhaust you more.
It's called a Cool Exchange.
Might
Watch
be
Full Metal
Netflix.
Alchemist to learn more. No, I tried. I didn't.
Something, something, girl and the dog. Something, something. Right? That's
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist? Okay. I want to make sure I was referencing the right series so I didn't seem insane.
Oh yeah, we've definitely never gotten like a random detail wrong about the bullshit we've talked about on this channel.
Listen, my brain works
You never
in
once-
fascinating ways, and you have to decipher that for chat sometimes.
You never
I
once.
want to make sure.
You never even once implied he was a man rat.
What?
You don't remember that? We were driving in the car, and you told me like the entire fucking plot of Harry Potter for some reason, even though I absolutely asked you to stop at least twice. And you told me that one of the bad guys, like some traitor, was like some rat dude. And I was
Yeah.
like, what do you mean he's a rat dude? And he works with the guy with all the snakes? He goes, yeah. And I'm like, why? He goes, I don't know, he's just a rat. And then I mentioned that on stream, and someone in chat was like, yeah, they were just a dude who like polymorphed into a rat. And I was like, never once did you imply he was a man rat. You just said, yeah, there was a rat.
He is a rat.
There was also the Stuart Little as a man incident, but that one was correct. Stuart Little is a man.
His name is Ronald Cheesley. That's not true at all. That's just a lie. It's a flat out fib.
I like his version better.
His name's Peter Pettigrew.
No, it's not.
Ronald Cheesley. Ronald Cheesley!
Oh wait, hold on. What the fuck?
God!
No, actually.
Could have died!
Alright, he spends the first 3 books as a full-time rat. He doesn't transform until book 4. So
Yeah.
him being a mad rat is a plot twist?
Yes. He's Ronald Weasley's rat.
These books were popular?
Mm-hmm.
Did the rest of you just have nothing to read? Like...
Say his name.
Yeah, what the fuck was his name?
Peter Pettigrew.
No, fuck that. It's Ronald Cheesley.
I'm gonna Ronald your Cheesley if you don't watch your tone, big boy. No!
Dude, if my name was fucking, like...
Yes!
Dude, if my name was fucking Peter Pepperidge Farm, whatever the fuck you just said,
Peter
I would lie about my name
Pettigrew.
too.
It is not that hard.
Like, this dude got a hand-me-down rat as a pet from his older brother, and turns out years later, rat was a transformed dude the whole time. That
Yeah.
is so fucking stupid.
Better than the name Sirius Black.
I can't believe that. Name the werewolf fucking Sirius Black.
No, that's not the...
Yes, it is. He's a werewolf.
No, that's Lupin!
Chat,
Lupin is
chat,
the
back me the
werewolf.
fuck up. Sirius is a
Sirius Black is Harry Potter's godfather who was in Azkaban. It is not...
fucking... Is he not also
Sirius-
a werewolf?
I don't remember...
Can you imagine the dark secrets he told that to that rat at night? No, fucking
I know.
focus.
He's like, God, I found Harry looking at this crazy, like, magazine.
He probably...
Sirius transforms into a regular dog, not a werewolf. That's right.
Okay.
I never realized how fun it would be to hear someone who never read Harry Potter read Harry Potter plot points out of context. Dog boy energy? Sirius Black dog boy confirmed? Not all the characters transform into animals, by the way, just some of them.
Right, that's just a thing that just happens.
Yeah, and Harry Potter could talk to snakes.
That doesn't sound like a helpful power.
It
How
sort
much
of is.
information can you get out of a snake?
He goes like,
He goes like, God, I would love to eat an entire alive rat and then digest it for 3 days.
no, he doesn't become a snake. He can just talk to
No,
them.
but if you could talk
Are
to a
wizards
snake...
just furries?
If you could talk...
if
Yes.
if they believe hard enough.
No, but if you were to talk to a snake and you'd be like, how's it going, snake? You know, they wouldn't tell you anything interesting. They'd be like,
It's foreshadowing. I'm not even joking. It is foreshadowing. The assistant principal of the wizard school turns into a cat. That's pretty fun.
is that his choice, or does he get fucking, like, forced into cat form, like fucking Yzma or something? Like...
Your mom. Or it's like Hagrid. Hagrid just smuggles in a bunch of illegal animals all the time. No, it's a willing ability.
Okay.
They can go back and forth whenever they want.
Okay.
Blast off!
You know, everything I've ever heard about Harry Potter makes it sound like the stupidest shit in the world. But not even in, like, a fun way.
So when Voldemort tried to kill Harry,
Right, because he
As a
couldn't...
baby.
Because he couldn't kill a fucking baby somehow. We're supposed to be, like, impressed and
his
terrified
mom,
by this guy.
it was his mother's love that protected him or some shit. It shattered Voldemort's soul into 7
Okay,
pieces.
okay,
called
pause.
Horcruxes.
Hold.
Wait,
Pause. No, shut up. Pause.
You
First
shut up.
First problem. How did he try to kill the baby? What was his
Avada Kedavra!
Okay.
Which is supposed to be like an insta-kill.
Okay, so, first problem. That is a baby. You do not need to use the instant death spell on a baby. You know, you could use one hand. A brick.
Consider.
Put it in a sock. Put it in a sock. And whip it against the wall until it stops
A
making
baby
noise.
is not a damn it doll. You need to relax.
If you're trying to kill it, yes it is. It is a baby. Babies are the easiest thing to kill. Don't take that out of context. Babies are the easiest thing to kill. Why would you use an instant death spell on it? Like...
Because we are assuming... I almost said J.K. Simmons.
This is the worst stream we've ever done. I changed my mind. The worst thing we've ever done is Dragon Quest. Fuck me.
Turn it into its Titan.
Titan. Oh my god.
Spell. Is that supposed to say stomach? Statomic?
You're stuck on that, not suffocates. He wrote that like a Greek philosopher.
I read that it's suffocates.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he
what
wrote
the
that like a
fuck?
Greek fucking philosopher.
Sorry.
Suffocates. Like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Titan's got stronger weed than me right now. There's a part where they just sneak into the other house's dorms, so they try to steal some hair of their clothes so they can brew a potion to shapeshift into them. But Hermione's target is a pet cat, and she actually grabs its shed fur inside the girl's hair, so she turns into a weird half-human, half-cat hybrid. It was written by J.K. Rowling, and it's probably a transphobic allegory.
We can't distract from your poor spelling skills, Titan. That was crazy trying to decipher that. I also don't even spell.
Okay, alright, okay.
I'm sorry, I may have ragged on you a little too hard. But that was an insane way to
Rough,
spell.
buddy.
I want that quoted so bad.
No, but it's a
I felt
baby.
like a philosopher.
It's a baby. You don't need to use magic on it at all. Just grab it
No, but you missed the best part.
and shake it for
No,
like 10 minutes.
But he couldn't because the baby was protected from love and the soul.
Yeah, because he's a fucking
Zip-
moron. He
Zip-
tried to use
Zip-
magic on
Zip-
it.
Zip-
Just kill it.
Zip-
Just punch it.
Okay, muzzle it for a second. So then his soul splits into 7 pieces called Horcruxes, and one of the ways he's trying to stay eternal is to hide the Horcruxes in different things. But when he tried to insta-kill the baby and it failed, a piece of his soul went into the baby.
My mom got so much brain damage or car accident, some of it transferred to me.
Holy shit, dude. Were you even there for a car accident, or was that just like her own event? It just like traveled via brainwave.
Was that her own event?
Like, how else am I supposed to ask?
Oh, maybe you
I
lead
don't
with is your
fucking know.
mother okay? Like...
I mean, I know his mom's alive. He talks about his mom.
The explanation is supposed to be that he's such a wizard supremacist. Remember, these books have a clumsy racism plotline between wizards and regular motherfuckers.
Which also, the regular motherfuckers are called muggles.
Right. That he can't say do anything without magic when there's a magic option. Okay, that I can get. I can respect that on some level. Throw a fireball at him. Do like a basic spell. Why are you using like an instant death magic
Because he's
that can
edgy.
be like reflected like that? Summon a snake.
One
Your
of-
whole thing is snakes. Summon a snake in his bed.
One of his spirit pieces was even in his diary.
Wow. So the whole thing is like, as long as like those pieces exist and like the object they're bound to exists, like he can't die, right?
Correct.
So why didn't he put one into like a penny and then windmill into the fucking ocean?
He did try something similar to that. I think it was... And now, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, because I have not watched or read Harry Potter in fucking years. I think there was one in a sword under the water. If I remember.
No, but don't make it something like cool that someone will want to pick up.
Yeah, but it's a sword. How are you gonna break a fucking sword?
I don't...
I think another one was his pet snake, which was...
Put
near
one
him.
in a dog turd and throw it in the forest. Put one in your
With
own...
magic, silly!
Put one in your own fucking diarrhea puddle and flush it in the toilet.
Hit it against a rock. Titan. It's made out of metal. It would probably break
If it's
the
been
rock.
sitting in the fucking water, like, you can break it so easy.
J.K. Rowling made a tweet that before wizards discovered plumbing from muggles, they would just shit themselves and cast a spell to make the shit disappear.
See, that should have been an important plot point.
I love how Hermione was being progressive, like, yeah, these little house elves, they're slaves. That's
Yeah, and she was
horrible."
like, oh, they like it, though. It's okay.
Yeah, and like nobody cared.
And make it a quarter and then buy a gumball. Yeah, exactly. Like, literally there's no, if that's how your like power work, there's no reason for that to like ever go wrong for you.
Oh yeah, Hermione gets mocked for trying to end house elf slavery. That was pretty funny. Metal isn't indestructible if you find a boulder and repeatedly hit a sword against it.
Yeah, especially if it's been sitting at the bottom of like a lake or the ocean or whatever for God knows how long.
Well, it also depends, right? Because it's like if you put it in the whole sword, or did you put it in the blade, or just the hilt? Because the hilt is going to be harder to break.
I don't think.
That's just my toe.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not trying to like toe you. Well,
No, you
I
got
was
my.
wiggling a cord.
No, yeah, you had the. I felt something pulling on the headphones. I thought it was like Pepper trying to eat all the fucking cables again.
No, it's just me. I'm dumb.
An object becoming a Horcrux makes it stupid durable. There's like a short list if you think. Oh, okay, sure, fine. I guess.
Yeah.
But like my point still stands at that point. You would not want to make it something that stands out.
Which is why it's his journal, his diary. And
That
his
stands
snake.
out because
and
it belongs
the baby
to him.
he could not murder.
Right, that's all shit connected back to you.
A single grain of sand.
Right, yeah. Put it into like the liver of a moose or something at the zoo.
No,
like,
you know what he needs to do? He needs to shit, and instead of doing it in a toilet, he needs to zip it away, but put his Horcrux in his own shit.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just take a dump in the woods and put it in there and leave. Like, no one's gonna be like, that's the Voldemort turd. Like,
Nice.
like, come on.
That's the other part. Remember, this guy's an arrogant bastard. It would drive him crazy if his evil soul items weren't something cool.
Then get like a cool rock.
A lot of Harry Potter's plot hinges on Voldemort being a moron. A little bit.
Yeah, so it's like the worst kind of fucking plot. Like,
I'm gonna assume that they have to be something of importance to you, and I'm not just saying that because I think it's true. I'm saying that because it'd be smart writing.
Right.
I think it is implied that some of the shit is important to him. Like, the snake is his pet. Like, Harry Potter is the guy he couldn't kill.
Harry Potter's the baby that outsmarted him. Like,
Yeah, the journal. What were... Hold on. Now I need to Google his Horcruxes.
I cannot express upon you how much I don't care about what the rest of his fucking things were. I gotta be so real with you.
We're having a conversation.
Like, the fact that he's this stupid is annoying to me.
Ah, yes. So, it is Nagini, his snake. Harry Potter.
I'm fucking sorry. What's his snake's name?
Nagini? Harry Potter. You have Ravenclaw's diadem.
What? What the fuck does that mean?
Like a brooch. It was created when Voldemort killed a Muggle in Albania. The Hufflepuff cup.
You're sure saying words.
It was like a trinket when he killed somebody else. A Slytherin locket, which is that house he was in.
Story of Harry Potter versus the story of Harry Potter if Voldemort had a fucking gun, but then he intentionally, out of his own choice, goes and finds a bunch of famous magic items, like the most common knowledge in the world, so he can add them to the list. Yeah, like, that's insane. Like,
Marvolo Gaunt's ring, which already had history before it was a Horcrux. It had to do with, like, the Deathly Hallows.
sure, babe.
It's like a whole thing. And then his diary.
That's asinine.
Yeah.
People like these books? Like genuinely, people like these books.
They're alright. My family used to love Harry Potter. So I have a bunch of random knowledge. The Death Eaters are very cool. Voldemort's list of cool things. My pet snake Jimmy, this cup I got smashed drinking from, my favorite ring, cool snake necklace reminds me of Jimmy, my diary, and that shitty orphan mage. People also like harem anime. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah, at least that has titties in it. Like, if I were doing the Voldemort thing, if I was doing what Voldemort's doing, I was like the supercritical object of calling my soul and staying my immortality with the Declaration of Independence. I hope Nick Cage doesn't steal it.
Witness the power of a true
I don't understand villains wanting to live forever. This world sucks. I don't want to live forever, you know what I mean?
Because if you're the kind of self-conceited, like, megalomaniac that thinks that you are fit enough to rule the planet, you want to do it forever.
I'd make one my glasses so I wouldn't have to worry about them breaking.
Yeah, yeah.
How
yeah.
often are you breaking your glasses, dude?
Probably not that often, but it'd be nice if you didn't have to worry.
Anything I can do to help?
Remember when that kid punched me in the face, broke my glasses in half? Those were my good ones.
Remember when Michael stuck his head out the window while you were driving and his glasses flew off his face
You
on
did
the
it!
highway?
Good job!
Yay.
Yay! That kid grew up to be Obama. Good job!
Let me be clear.
Barely ever, but it'd be nice if they could survive a 90-mile-per-hour truck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never know.
What? Did you break your glasses in a 90-mile-per-hour truck?
No, but he's saying if putting your soul into it makes it durable, it'd be nice to have extra durable glasses.
I would make one of my ribs a Horcrux so I could suck my own dick.
I don't think that would grant you that ability.
You could also just...
So take yoga classes or something, like...
No, I don't think you could do that, even if you could, like...
Having
like,
defeated
go
our...
Yay!
yeah, whoa.
I feel like there's better ways to get dick sucking.
Sure is lucky you turned up when you did. In no way I could have saved all those guys by myself. Thanks, Part. I wish I catch my son and say thanks. Thank you.
David, I don't think it goes away if you make it a soul thing.
We got a pair of crystal claws. Those are for Rab. Look at those.
That fly is mad it got caught in that trap, man.
You would be too. You would be too.
We Horfin and Gorfin?
I'm so fucking tired.
Listen, I gave it the same amount of thought that Rowling gave the plot of Harry Potter. I liked Prisoner of Azkaban, the third book, but that was it. Jameson would have hated it, though, because there was a locket that could bring you back in time, and Jameson doesn't like the time travel shit.
That's how they solved the plot of that show? That movie? Just
Not
go back
entirely.
in time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so happy I never got into Harry Potter.
Yeah, me too.
Here's the thing, I don't mind the universe of it, but there are definitely too many plot holes and things that would be solved way simpler. You know what I mean? No, you knew what you wanted from the start. That's infinitely more thought than her.
Time travel shows up in one book only and that's never mentioned again. Felt like mentioning that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was raised on Star Trek and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I bought that book the other day. It's like a big book. I think it's like all the Hitchhiker shit in like one big ass book.
I was raised on Spirited Away, Last Unicorn, Willow, Legend.
Alright, so we sent those guys to...
Old 80s movies.
We sent those guys to Cobblestone. The last thing Gemma wanted was an adorable mascot because she's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
God, I don't know if I have it in me to do this. Zoom back to...
Because, I mean, how much more do we have to do?
So much.
On.
You have to remember, we're doing one